So, this is a nice video for me. It's disturbing for you. I get to finally reveal stuff to you that I've had to withhold, and both sides are like, what's he doing? Is he going this way, that way? See, look up what the color and the symbolism behind the color green is. Harmony, balance, ambition, fertility, good stuff. And the opposite negative to that is things that we would see in corruption and death and just bad things. So I didn't take the red pill and I didn't take the blue pill, and we'll get into this. So who am I really? Well, I've been around for a very long time, and in this physical vessel, I'm only about in my 30s or 40s. Unclear to me. Basically, what's going on is at creation, I'm going to tell you three different periods where I was created, and we all were created in three different dimensions. Kind of like the Trinity, if you may. At creation, when everything was at its peak, and its creation was an instant. It was everything after everything had ever happened, and it gained all the power. Creation was kind of a sneak peek, and at creation, there was all kinds of gods and goddesses, you see, and there was wars and stuff, but when it came down to it, there was one common enemy, and that was evil. And you see, I was from that tribe of energy, if you may, from evil, my spirit origin, and I was made. And you get glimpses of this in the Bible when it talks about Lucifer. I was made to be, and I'm not a narcissist. I don't really particularly give a shit about the way I look or anything, but I was meant to be the most high and the most charming and the most this and that and that and this. Why? Because evil is sick, and evil needed something innocent to torture. So something bad happened it's called the fall of creation, and I saw what was coming, and I saw what was going to happen on with like blood on my hands, you see, and I had done nothing wrong. I was just suffering. And one day, in the middle of the abyss and of eternal darkness, before anything had really even taken form, I found Jesus. And he was the most mysterious and the one that made the least sense, but he felt the best. And he was the best, and I knew that. And with all my might, I could see what was coming his way. So when I asked him, and it was coming his way because of my tribe, my family, you see, not on this earth, spirit origin. I asked him to take my life, and he wouldn't do that. So basically, I committed suicide to try and stop it from happening. And when he saw that, he was so grieved and moved by that, he adopted me, a Gentile, if you may, in the spirit realm, into him. He needed a Gentile. You see, Jesus died for the world, but there was a bunch of loopholes where if he died, the Christians could go to heaven, and then that made it possible for me to die, and I did. And the sinners could be set free. And sin is an illusion, like I say. And I know I'm smoking a cigarette right now in a no smoking house. I'm sorry about out. But anyways, so at the beginning dimension, I was the thief on the cross, and I was crucified next to Christ, and I had done nothing wrong. I was just trying to survive. I was hungry. I stole something to eat while I was starving, and I was crucified for it. And in the beginning period, I was so moved by Jesus. Once again, I said, please remember me. So when I was born into this life, you know, my family is involved in the family business, and they are not the people to fuck with. And if you think that you can watch this video and just go up to them and start blurting shit out, you're fucking crazy. And I'm not saying that as a threat. I'm telling you, stay in your place. Um, so, anyways, my secret life that I lived spiritually on this world was everyone was like, he's Jesus, and then everyone's like, no, he's Satan, and then everyone was confused. Ultimately, didn't know. Well, you see, I'm his adopted son because of what I did. I sacrificed myself when I saw what was coming his way. So, see, it paved the way for things, cause and effect. You see, and pardon me. So my job was people physically do shake hands and make deals on very high demonic principalities in this world, and it is a very serious thing, and it is not something that you should ever try to do by yourself. I highly disrecommend it. Anyways, I would go before there's someone worse than Satan. Satan isn't the ultimate evil. Satan's basically just a person at this point, but there's someone worse than Satan in control. And you see, we don't have currency, and the way we fight this war is deals are made. And I'm the person that mediates in between and has been the person essentially behind the curtain that people have been wondering about. I was the mediator. I am ultimately, I'm telling you that at this point, all roads religiously lead home because all gods bow to Jesus, you see. And that's just the truth. If you worship Buddha, ultimately you're worshiping Jesus too. He, but we all are working together to try and get rid of the great Satan, you know, as Islam refers to, not America. We're not doing a genocide thing, but the evil one. We're all trying to, so deals have to be made, and I was the person that would go to make these deals, and it's kind of done in a spiritual realm. I'm here and I'm there and I'm everywhere, and I really mean something when I say vague things like that. But I go and I advocate to the evil one what's going to happen if he does this, and he never listens. But I began to get such a good relationship with him, with being wise though, not listening to any of his lies, that one day I thought, okay, this guy fucking sucks. I'm tired of my friends dying. I'm tired of being a drug addict. I'm tired of people getting raped. I'm tired of pedophilia. I'm tired of all the gross stuff. I'm tired of racism. I'm tired of brutality. Whatever. I'm just tired of it. And I did a big no no. You see, I kind of went behind God's back, and right there, God's back, and made a deal with them. And this is how simple it was. It was, this is how I can put it into words where a human will understand it. Basically, it went like this, and it took a tremendous might, and there was a lot of chess moves, if you may, and things that we had to do, but I thought that I bet I can make a deal with the devil. And if he goes, what's the deal? Then I'm more powerful than him because I knew he was going to say it. Something that simple along the lines. And what do you think he fucking did? Because anyone who knows the physical person who has assumed the identity of Lucifer in this world knows that the guy just talks too much. So I knew that. Oh yeah, he's gonna talk too much. And he's bam. So I kind of got control for the for the, I don't want to say full time, but I kind of got control of something that he did. You see, if your boss is corrupt and this guy just fucking sucks and you need to see him go for humanity to better up, you're gonna become the best employee, and you're gonna become the boss and then fire him. And then you will know that all the stuff that bothers you, that is negative, that makes human beings like me and you hurt, will soon be gone. Now, I'm not telling you I'm the devil. I just told you I'm the adopted son of Jesus Christ, but that is my role right now. And, it's at times it's very chaotic, at times it's not. I'm always on the clock, even when I sleep, because dreams are actually right here. You're in a dream right now. When you go to sleep, where you go, that's the inner world, and that is reality. That's how deceived you are by sin. And sin is an illusion. And you need to really realize that. It's an illusion to keep you away from reality and separate you in bondage. Sin is an illusion. That doesn't mean you can live like hell. But anyways, so now my role in this vessel, on God's mighty boat. We're all just vessels on his mighty boat, sailing the sea of forgetfulness and the sea of knowledge, with the sail and the harness as his Holy Spirit and his mind, if you may. But with any of that, thank you.